Welcome to the Market Moon Lord, where we merge the matrix with the stars. I'm your host, Jason Alexander, the Blue Moon of Neptune, here to help you navigate through the illusions of life. And if you're looking for a DD on AMC that you cannot get anywhere else, you have come to the right place. We have a lot to go over. I do have a few moonshot potentials this coming week that I want to discuss with you all. Mercury's come out of retrograde, which is a big deal. And AMC also has its birthday, this astrological birthday, based upon the IPO chart, because obviously we use that for the astrological data. It's having a birthday, solar return. So a lot to go over. First things first, yes, things were looking good until delusion came. We all know the story there. All right, so that happened. We're going to move on and see if we can catch the next one, right? So Mercury come out of retrograde is definitely a time where you can see reverses in the stock market. You can almost say, Mercury retrograde could also be a time where you may not get all the news, and there could be a lot of news coming out after the Mercury retrograde because it's a time of reflection, introspection, and then whatever plans you've been making, seeds you've been planting during the Mercury retrograde, they can start coming to fruition. So the fact that we're coming out of retrograde, the full moon is actually tomorrow, Sunday, and it comes out of retrograde also tomorrow. So the fact that we're coming out of retrograde, coming into this next week, I could definitely see news catalyst type moves happening in the stock market just for that reason. Not to mention, what sign is Mercury in? I believe it's in the one. Yeah, okay, it's in Sagittarius. So yeah, that's a fiery energy. That's a very expressive energy as well. So I am looking forward to Mercury coming out of retrograde and seeing what happens there. So one thing I'll also mention, AMC obviously did it when crazy. They dropped it crazy. Good for them. We're underneath my Eclipse Launchpad, which is to me definitely a buy zone. And you can see here on the very last full moon, we fell into that full moon, which we are here. And then we got a reverse candle right after the full moon and we started heading up. To me, that's definitely a really big possibility on AMC simply because we're at a bottom, in my opinion, or close to it. We're coming out of the Mercury retrograde. AMC is about to have the birthday, solar return. A lot of a catalyst type energy with all that type of stuff, right? So let's see. Tesla looks very interesting. All right. So Tesla, to me, Monday, Tesla is going to probably make a big move. It does look, based upon the rules, it does look like it's going to have a moonshot. We have pretty much a decent increase of volume coming into this full moon. We're obviously past the last resistance moons phase wise, and it is lining up for a nice little potential shot on Monday. Now, I will say Tesla typically will start reversing into the full moon. So if we see like a decent drop on Monday, I would expect that to probably continue and Tesla having a major pullback, and it might be a put opportunity, right? But yeah, Tesla's looking very interesting for a big move coming into Monday. I would also say Bitcoin never got a move since that new moon. And so I do think that potentially Bitcoin is still going to be consolidating for a while, waiting for the waxing period again. You can even see in the volume that the volume's just been kind of dropping off. A decrease of volume into the full moon is the exact opposite of what you want. So definitely not showing signs of any type of full moon pop. Okay. Now, I don't know who caught my DJT video that I put out the other day, but it's very much worth looking into, and I may drop another video on Mr. Trump because I saw something else that's very interesting in his chart. Very interesting. I am looking for some type of really big news catalyst event for Donald Trump. This full moon is right on top of his look at that video. I don't want to misspeak, okay, but it's a very nice setup happening on Trump stars right now, which I do believe could move DJT. And obviously, if it has anything to do with crypto, And if that happens coming into Monday, Tuesday, into that full moon energy, that's going to be a pretty serious banger for me. Okay. So looking forward to that. Also, BB, I'm also still looking into this one. It's having a very nice look set up, if you will, into this earnings right around the full moon. If you look at the weekly candles, okay, you can see that it just went past major resistance on this last waxing period, and we have a nice increase of volume, harmonious volume on the weekly. Okay, the daily does look like there was a little bit of a pullback, but it's still on that 200 very nicely. And I am looking for a potential big move this week into earnings for BB, sitting on some $3 calls. Okay. All right. So you guys let me know what you think. I'm thinking about putting out a very interesting video that has nothing to do with the stars. I'm trying to figure out a way to blend that concept in with the market moon lord. But you guys stay tuned for that. Also stay tuned for AMC's birthday reading. Okay. Cause they definitely getting that solar return. Here's a look at the chart real quick. I'm looking at Monday. You can see the sun is at 25 degrees. AMC sun's at 26 degrees. So that's going to hit on the 17th. Even though they IPO'd on the 18th, the solar return, the sun is returning home to the same spot on the 17th. That will be on Tuesday. So yeah, I'm probably going to drop a video on Monday talking about the chart. But as you can see here, Mercury's out of retrograde, which is also good, making some good aspects on AMC's chart. So we'll get to that later. But I'm Jason Alexander, the Blue Moon Neptune, here to help you navigate through the illusions of life. You're watching Market Moon Lord, Warrior Merchant with the Stars. If you guys appreciate this DD, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you're looking for a DD on AMC, you absolutely cannot find anywhere else, subscribe. Until next time, peace.